was a great kid. Alex was liked by everybody. Alex was very athletic. Alex had manners. He had a very soft heart. He was he was a lovable young man. What happened with Alex was, in the past, Alex had a problem with pain pills, and we were confident that it had been resolved. Knowing what I know today, I can see now that they weren't resolved, and on February 26th, I couldn't find Alex. I couldn't get a hold of him, and I hadn't been able to get a hold of him the day before either. And I asked somebody to get into Alex's house because he wasn't answering his phone, and his car was at home. And I got a phone call that Alex was gone. And Alex died of a heroin overdose that was laced with large amounts of fentanyl. I didn't know what they were signs of. I know that Alex could be emotional at times, and that kind of explained his short temper, and with not having the education then that I do have today of heroin, I had no idea what was going on. It wasn't alarming in that I felt like I needed to investigate further. As with many 26-year-old young men and women, there's many things that are going on in their lives that can be very frustrating, and I really thought Alex was just going through some growing pains. And when I look back now with the education that I do have, there were signs. There were some signs. No, because in my mind, heroin wasn't something that Alex would ever, it never crossed my mind to ask Alex about heroin. In my mind, at the time, heroin, I thought, was only used by needles, and I knew that Alex was afraid of needles. Alex had a state job that did random drug testing, so I honestly never thought for 1 minute that I needed to have the conversation with Alex about heroin. However, the Tuesday night before he died, we had 4 people in our area die from heroin overdoses, and just being the mom that I had always been to Alex, I told him, Alex, there's deadly heroin. I pray to God you would never use that, would you? And his exact words were, don't worry, Mom, I'd never use it. Alex wasn't shooting it intravenously. Alex was smoking heroin, which at the time I didn't know was possible, nor did many other people. Watching my family go through and me going through what I was going through, Alex touched the lives of so many people when he was alive that the only way that I could try to make sense of Alex's life is if something positive came from Alex dying. And he gives me the strength to talk about him so that other family members, other families in our community don't have to go through what we go through daily. Way it has, it's a nationwide epidemic, but I'm committed to telling my story and telling Alex's story as often as I can, because I think knowledge is one of the most powerful tools that we have. Knowledge through conversations, just being that mom that can speak up and tell other parents that, you know, I never thought that it would happen. Certainly never thought it would happen to Alex. I don't, I'm just a regular mom that hurts really bad. I don't know, because I know that it's a community problem. It's a nationwide problem. I hope that at some point, maybe it has happened and maybe it will happen in the future. Maybe a life will be saved. Maybe somebody else will reach out for help before their story goes the same way Alex's story has gone. The one thing that I wish I could change now,
Yes.
I wish that we could live in a safe community that isn't running wild with drug addiction. I wish that parents could have conversations with their children at a very young age so that they don't even travel that path. But I also hope that more recovery efforts will be brought to our community. I think that we can become a destination for good recovery by sharing Alex's story and my story. It's not something that we can brush under the rug, and it is what has happened to me and my family. And if I can continue to be a driving force to help bring more recovery to our area and drive out drug dealers and make it less appealing for as many people as possible, I feel that that's my mission now, is to help Jamestown heal, to help myself heal, and to have a community that Alex grew up in, which has changed so much over the years.